Hello and welcome to the Real Show. We've just recorded an episode of The Real Show. We are doing The Real Show. This is our more real podcast. We'll talk about internet happenings and things in our lives and whatever we can do. The first thing I've managed to find on the internet today is the front running and the top of the best memes of 2022.
Right.
Coy, would you like to perhaps react to the best memes of 2022? This is the novel by Esquire on Culture, Esquire UK, on their culture section. Shout out to you, Tom Nicholson, who wrote this on 20th of April. The first of the new top memes of 2022 is normal men, innocent men.
There you go. Oh, that. Okay, that's what you're on about.
So, do you know normal men, innocent men?
I do know normal men and innocent men.
Okay.
I was wondering what you meant. Does that make sense?
Yes. This is CBBC's Hacker the Dog,
Yes.
a puppet of a dog
Yes.
on CBBC, making his co-host Lauren Layfield corpse and laugh on air from 2016 by him uttering the words normal men, innocent men.
Yes.
Okay? What is the background of this? I'm going to play the clip for myself. I don't think you can hear this. I'll play the clip for myself just to listen to it, because I've not actually listened to it before, but you can explain the background of it while I listen.
So, they're on the show, and it's... But I don't know why they're doing the segment and why he's like up close in her face.
Right.
The backstory is apparently, and this isn't true, is that one of the producers got arrested, and that was what he said to the cops. Like, he was like drunk or intoxicated, and that's what he said to the cops. He went to the cop and went, it was him and someone else, and the cops like, oh, what are you doing? And he goes, oh, we're just men. We're just normal men. Apparently. When in reality, I think what happened is that the Hacker the Dog and the guy, I can't remember his name, the guy who puppeteers him, was just trying to make her laugh by saying random words.
Right.
And that's what he came up with.
So it wasn't, in fact, the normal men, innocent men wasn't exactly what was said by the...
I don't think it was a producer getting arrested and using it as an excuse, no.
Right, okay. Even though I could...
It's believable.
Imagine that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. No, I think it was just the guy trying to make his co-host laugh by saying it in a weird voice.
Okay. And in fact, it has been remixed already.
Great.
So, yeah.
Just
It's been remixed and put onto other things.
Awesome.
Normal men, innocent men has also become the line of sort of, to respond to something strange perhaps happening.
Yeah.
They'll go, it's just normal men.
Yeah.
Innocent men. You know. The next meme is I'll do this for effect. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
As the greatest meme of 2022. Of course, there's one there where it's footballers slapping each other.
Yeah.
There. There's a picture of Andrew Garfield on his phone texting the other Peter Parkers to see if Will Smith has slapped Chris Rock in their universe as well. There's loads of great images. There's been wrestling memes. There's been TV memes. There's been film memes. Anything down to someone's having a birthday. A birthday will hit you hard like a slap from Will Smith.
Yeah.
Right? So it's as far as the memes were plenty, and many were far worse and far better than the actual attempts of Will Smith to exonerate himself from this blame of physically assaulting another man.
Yes.
So people seem to really, really love that respected actor Will Smith had lost it on the award ceremony and slapped him live for the world to see. Public forum, for the most live public forum possible, the internet has taken it to the cows and back, right? And it's still being enjoyed today. The memes, every line, the keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth line, the G.I. Jane joke, it's all been up, right?
Yes.
It's all been up and down. So the next meme is Queen Elizabeth II is dead.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
on February do you know about this one?
No.
On February the 22nd, the gossip site Hollywood Unlocked posted an image of the Queen on Instagram, and it said that, and the caption was, sources close to the royal kingdom notified us exclusively that Queen Elizabeth has passed away. She was scheduled to attend the wedding of British Vogue editor Edward Innerfall, but was found dead. Story developing. What followed was praying hands and a heart emoji.
Great.
Now, it was immediately obvious to anyone with a passing knowledge of how the royal family does its business that it was likely that this was roughly as likely as the Queen, going down in a hail of police gunfire
Yeah.
after a botched bank heist, right? So, however, Jason Lee, the founder and CEO of Hollywood Unlocked, and the man apparently most certain that the Queen was dead, wasn't in a mood to back down.
Right.
He took to Twitter to state that we don't post lies and I always stand by my sources, waiting for an official statement from the palace. Lee insisted that despite his fundamental misunderstanding of the Queen was in fact alive, he seemed to be under the impression that she popped up at a celeb's wedding all the time, as if she has an ITV2 show or something.
Yeah.
But after 24 hours of solid backtracking, he came out swinging. He said that woke up to some fake accounts posting a retraction. We do not know that account and we have not retracted our story. There has been yet to be official statement from the palace. Stay tuned. In fact, it turns out that his take was entirely incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
And it was it was completely ripped apart on Twitter by people saying that they say sources close to the royal kingdom like it's Shrek or something.
Yeah.
Or, like the UK it's just because of what the US thinks of us.
Yeah.
I think. And how we do business. So, with the most incredibly brass neck title, a couple of days later on 25th of February, it was updated that there was in fact a fact check and 10 reasons that we believed Queen Elizabeth was dead, and the piece was full of gold. Apparently, this editor, Mr. Lee, was contacted by a high-profile attendee at Ennifel's wedding who'd overheard someone getting upset on the phone about someone, possibly the Queen, having died.
Right.
And also, there was a section of, I think Camilla or someone was spotted sitting next to this Edward Ennifel to London Fashion Week show,
Okay.
and Charles meeting him at a Prince Trust. So apparently attests to the fact that Queen Elizabeth is dead, but we would still she's not.
No.
Unless she something passes away tomorrow. In that case, then
Yes.
this episode won't go out. But But eventually he say that he apologises that his source got this wrong, and he sincerely apologises to the Queen and the royal family.
Correct.
So the first rule of journalism is still always, throw your sources under the bus.
Yes, top quality.
Yeah. Now the next meme is Big Jet TV. Are you aware of Big Jet TV?
No.
Right. Okay. Storm Eunice kicks up across the United Kingdom,
Yep.
right? And there's a weather warning for the wind and general unease around the country. That's where Big Jet TV steps in, and founder Jerry Dyer, who presents a YouTube channel known as Big Jet TV, where
Right.
he will live stream the landings of planes from major airports across the UK. Since 2016, he's apparently been doing this.
Oh, okay.
And more than 200,000 people watch these planes land in 70-mile-an-hour wind. Gripping stuff, right? On Big Jet TV. That is apparently one of the greatest memes. I didn't know about this. I knew about this for quite some time.
There's his YouTube channel.
Yep.
Streamed one day ago.
Excellent.
Heathrow Airport.
The next meme is the vibe shift. Right.
Okay.
A trend. There was a piece in New York Magazine which warned us that a trend forecaster had announced a vibe shift. The vibe shift is coming. Quite what a vibe shift is and what it's different from is quite unclear.
Right.
But maybe that's just the vibe shift.
Yeah.
So people have attached the words vibe shift as to mean basically anything.
Yeah.
You're waking up in the morning, there's going to be a vibe shift. You're going to work at the toothpaste factory, you're going to be on a vibe shift, Next is my personal favourite.
What, of the year?
I think of the year so far.
Okay.
Is that I believed it was a work event.
Right. Yeah, okay.
This is a work event. I believe this was a work event. Of course, in the scandal of Downing Street and in the 2020 pandemic, there was many parties taking place at number 10 Downing Street with Prime Minister Boris Johnson.
Yes.
His wife Carrie and around 20 other people hanging around in the garden at Downing Street in May 2020, as is confirmed.
Correct.
As you may recall, hanging out with fine wines and fine cheeses in a mate's garden, passing around the crackers. Johnson apologised in the Commons, well, kind of apologised, didn't say the word sorry, and he said that believed implicitly that this was a work event. And it wasn't the political slam dunk he had hoped for, right? People took to using the phrase work event to describe whatever they're doing.
Yes.
We saw pictures of people partying on yachts described as work events. We saw people doing everything from flying on jets, going around quite obviously drunk in the street, and down to people chatting. One of a YouTuber known as Jackmate,
Yes.
organised a rave outside of the gates of Number 10 Downing Street with everyone in cosplay and Boris Johnson masks and suits, singing that this is a work event. This is a work event. This is a work, as you do.
Yes.
So that's quite its own thing, right? And the next one is the crypto crash.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this?
I can hazard a guess.
Right.
Does it relate to cryptocurrency
Yes,
and
late
a somewhat crash of
late
cryptocurrency?
January, there was a wobble in the cryptosphere
Yeah.
that turned into the dip. It was known as the dip, right?
The dip.
Bitcoin dip. And there was a lot of memes about the dip of the dip.
It's not the bloody, what was it, the Wall Street crash or
Dip.
whatever it was.
No, it's the Wall Street crash.
It's not this.
It's the
not that.
Bitcoin crash. The next meme is Wordle. Wordle itself has become a meme.
It has.
Do you have Wordle?
I played it every now and then, and I played other ones which were like Wordle.
Right.
In fact, I have not done. I might do Wordle now.
Okay. You gonna do a Wordle right now?
I'll do a Wordle right now.
Okay.
You talk. I'll do Wordle.
Right. Well, Wordle has become a meme.
Yes.
As much as a meme as Molly May Rand. You know who Molly May Rand is?
I don't. Should I?
I assume from this she's somewhat of a political commentator, and she said some very shit takes. Right? So one of her lines is quoted as, "If you're homeless, just buy a house."
Great.
Sound advice.
That's fantastic advice. Yeah.
Yes. So, and then people begin to sort of mock her over these horrible takes.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's not really the smartest person.
Yeah.
So, and those are I believe those are the top memes of 2022 according to Esquire.com.
Okay.
We'll find some. Here we go. Mashable, the best memes of 2022. So let's have a look.
I've nearly got a Wordle.
Okay, great. I'll keep talking about these memes here.
One letter off.
I'll show.
Is it
I'll
that?
look for under these memes.
Got it.
Oh, nice. What was it?
Donor.
Well done.
DONOR.
That was quick.
Thank
You're
you.
quick at that, aren't you?
I had one more row left if I failed. There you go. Spoilers for.
One of the best memes is "Get your fucking ass up and work."
Okay.
It's a favourite meme by known sex tape proprietor Kim Kardashian.
Yep.
Has said she's given some characteristically out of touch business advice. She said, and I quote, "I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days." Unsurprisingly, her advice wasn't well received.
No.
Because when in one day of her life has Kim Kardashian done a day of work?
Yeah.
So people have took this line and of course puppeted it into several ways of just saying, "Get your ass up and work."
Yes.
So it became popular audio across TikTok and Twitter.
Great.
So then we have "This was my multiverse of madness" is a great line as well. The famous Marvel film Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange puppeted the use of variants of other versions of characters. So anytime there'd be the different characters played by the same person, it would be described as using the phrase "This was my multiverse of madness." Right. So I've seen everything from old TV shows and sort of music videos with one person in them played by the same person. You know, the film Freaky Friday, everything. You know, this was my multiverse of madness. Right.
I'll tell you of a meme.
Of 2022?
That's recent as well.
Okay, go on.
Very recent. Are you familiar with Graggle?
I'm The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Graggle. Yes, indeed. I am familiar with the character of Graggle from The Simpsons. Everyone knows Graggle.
Yeah.
Don't you love Graggle, right?
Do you know what I love about Graggle?
What is
Right.
what you love about
Let's
Graggle?
take away the kayfabe for a minute.
Right.
Because not only is the fact that there's even a Simpsons wiki, which is there's currently no text on its page. It's just a wiki titled Graggle, but there's nothing on it. The fact that people thought, let's make this character and try and make people think there's an old character they've forgotten about.
Okay.
Like Mandela effect people.
Yeah, Mandela
But
effect
also,
people.
like, people have, like, animated him into scenes that he's not in.
People have put him in scenes in
And
the
if I-
background and replicated the animation so
Yeah.
perfectly that it looks like Graggle is there.
The thing is, though, surely the Simpsons have to bring him in. They've got to bring in their
some
Graggle.
kind of cameo or something.
What I reckon they'll do is they have to, one, at some point Graggle has to appear, whether it's in the background or if it's front and centre.
Yeah.
What would be even better is if we start just doing flashback. Every now and then an episode, like Homer and Marge will talk, and they'll cut back to like an old thing they did.
And Graggle will be there.
Graggle's was there.
What's your favourite like classic memes?
What do you mean by classic?
Like,
how
what's
how
the thing
old
that
we're
you end
going?
up going back to and going, this was really funny. I really enjoyed this.
See, I wasn't big in the whole meme culture until recently.
Do you know a sound poet writer? What do you call someone who writes poems? A poet.
A poet.
Right. Okay. Poem writer.
Yes.
It's the famous British poet and author Michael Rosen.
No.
Are you aware of who Michael Rosen is?
No.
Right. I suggest you look up Michael Rosen.
Okay.
Michael Rosen is famous British poet and author, prize-winning, award-winning.
Oh, him.
Yes. Do
Yes.
you know him from the memes?
The guy with the spoon and the. No, he goes. Is that guy Clicks?
Nice.
Yeah.
Clicks. Nice.
Yeah.
Him. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because he has been made by the memes, effectively.
Yeah.
And he's actually recently just recovered from coronavirus. So I feel it's been quite.
Yeah,
harrowing
I
for
saw
him, I
that.
heard, yeah. But Michael Rosen exists in a format known as YTPs. And
YouTube poops.
YouTube poops.
Yes.
YTP is exactly our YouTube poops, and Michael Rosen has become a star of the YouTube poop scene. If you simply search up Michael Rosen YTP on YouTube, you'll be gifted to a plethora of beautiful, fantastically edited videos.
Right, go on YouTube
Right.
and type in British dog flip, and you'll get a thing called British dog compilation.
Okay, the British dog. Is this a
It's dogs that turn British.
when they do a flip?
Yes.
Right. British dog flip compilation. Here we go. 2 minutes.
Yes, this is my standard. That's all it is.
Is it?
Just different dogs.
Okay, he's gonna do a flip. Here we go.
Good day, sir. Could you possibly consider letting me inside your fine establishment? I have many pillars to vanquish.
Here we go.
Right, Jerry. All right, then, isn't it? It's done.
I don't know why I find it funny, but I do.
It is quite. There is an element of
It's anything unexpected is what I find funny.
something we need to talk about is
Yeah.
Dinosaur King.
Okay.
Would you like to speak about this for a bit? Because we did some recording. Our real show that we did today was on Jurassic Park.
Correct.
And we were talking about our favourite dinosaurs, which is a fun topic.
Yes.
And you brought up Dinosaur King, which is a show that you enjoyed
Yes.
as a child. I've heard of it. I'm sure I've seen clips of it. I've never seen a full episode of it, but we'll have a look. Dinosaur King,
Correct.
which translates to, I'm not going to say that, literally translates to Ancient Ruler Dinosaur King, is a Japanese card game from Sega.
Yep.
Where's this TV show? Anime, here we go.
There you are.
So it was changed to Ancient Ruler Dinosaur King D Kids Adventure, which is the title you want. It was made by, 2007, that tracks. And it was on the CW. Oh, Cartoon Network. No, it's not CW. That's American thing. What was it? Cartoon Network. When did it air in the UK? I bet it was on Cartoon Network, probably.
I think it was.
Okay. And the first season is Max Taylor. Max Taylor is the son of paleontologist Dr. Spike Taylor.
Yes.
After falling out of bed early one morning and witnessing a meteor fall from the sky, Max sets out with his friend Rex Owen and Zoe Drake. I think this is that video where Japanese people do not understand American names.
No.
Have you seen that video by Pros D? Do you know Pros D?
Yeah.
He's done a video about baseball names or something. Let me find that. Baseball. Here we go. Fake American names in Japanese baseball game. Right? Listen to these. After this ad for Adobe. Thank you, Adobe. So here we go.
Players.
Okay.
And here come our players. Cleve Deichel, Willie Dustis,
Onson Sweeney.
Jeremy Gride, Daryl Archidell, Scott Dorkew, Anatoly Smorin, Joan Burkott, Ray McScriff,
Dean Westray.
Glenn Allen Mixon, Mike Truck, Mario McElwain, Dwight Rochergal, Raw Chamberlain, Tim Sandale, Kevin O'Gilney, Carl Dandleton, Tony Smerick, Mike Hernandez, Bobson Dugnut, and Todd Gonzalez.
Todd Gonzalez.
It's pretty spot on.
So Todd Gonzalez and Zoe Drake into the forest where the meteor has crashed. They find stones, symbols for lightning, wind, and grass on
Yep.
them. And they have a card with a picture of a triceratops. Where does this come from? Was this alien technology? Can you explain that?
No, I think it's kind of like it's a similar thing to Pokemon.
Oh. Yeah, Pokemon is the world, though.
No, but like the way how Pokemon you capture Pokemon like a ball. This is
Right.
a similar thing.
Yeah, but this meteor's fallen from the sky.
Yes,
Right.
this is a meteor.
Okay, so the D team, as they're called,
Correct.
meet their enemies in the Alpha Gang.
Yes.
Who was Dr. Z, not Dr. Z.
Yep.
Is he related to Professor Z from Cars? Dr. Z, Ursula, Xander, Ed, Seth, Laura, Rod, Helga, and the Alpha Droids. The Alpha Droids? Are they like robots?
Yes.
The Alpha Gang planned to obtain the dinosaur cards that were lost in their time machine. Oh, their time machine exploded and found them in the present. Rex activates a Carnotaurus card, which was named. Hey, so what is it? Is this like Pokemon with cards of dinosaurs?
Yeah, so how it works is you have the three main characters who all have their own card. So the main one is Chomp. Chomp is a Triceratops.
Right.
And they're kind of also like that. Chomp is electric.
Right.
And there's a couple others. And essentially how it works is when you defeat a dinosaur, it disappears and it transforms into a card. And
Right.
then one of the main characters will take the card. And then eventually they can summon that dinosaur back
Oh, it's
with
on
a...
Netflix.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it still is.
Was it? Oh, I don't think it is now.
They could swipe the card on a dino reader, which would summon the dinosaur back, and it would fight for them.
Right. What I'm struggling with is, Corey,
Yes.
the animation of the characters and the animation of the dinosaurs.
Okay.
The animation of the characters look very anime, very Pokemon.
Yes.
Right? Even down to the little baby dinosaurs.
It's from Japan, so yes.
Yes, but look at the animation of the actual, like the Pokemon, the actual dinosaurs themselves.
Yep.
They look like CG renderings of.
It looks because I've got a picture up. It doesn't look great.
The
It
disconnect is awful. I'm sorry.
It looks better in the show.
Right. Let me find a show from the clip. Oh, here we go. Here's a clip from the show. Oh, that doesn't look too bad.
Yeah,
They're kind of the same style as the art style, which is okay.
yeah,
But just in this one picture I found, they literally look like
yeah.
they're in like a early the people are in early 2000s Pokemon ripoff, and the dinosaurs are in like a PS3 game or something,
Yeah.
like a PS2 game. Sorry.
The issue with this is this is one of those TV shows where you kind of ask people, does anyone actually remember this thing, or am I the only person who watched it? Because you Google it and there's like nothing online.
That T-Rex has like purple armor on.
Yes,
Gigas.
because he's evil.
Oh right, okay. Evil
Yes.
T-Rex. Okay.
You get purple ones, which are controlled by the essentially the Dinosaur King version of Team Rocket.
The Alpha Team, as
Yeah.
they're called, whatever they're called.
And then like once they get
Has he got a gun?
probably.
It's like some kind of thing he's holding it like it's a gun.
Oh no, that might
Is that
be
the card thing?
that might be the card thing.
Right.
I own one of them.
They've both got it. You do?
Mhm.
Can you capture your own dinosaur?
I own a card.
Yeah, there's cards here. There's cards with different dinosaurs on them.
Yeah, I
let's
own
have a
cards as well.
look. Let's have a look. what
I
they've got.
was, I kid you not, this was.
Albertosaurus.
Yep.
Allosaurus.
Yep.
What does that say?
This was my childhood.
I'm going to look at this. Hold on. That says they have literally. This is.
Yes.
They're dinosaurs I've never heard of.
Yes.
Tarbosaurus. Okay, that makes sense. Metracanthosaurus. Yeah, okay. These get quite obscure.
Yep.
Giganotosaurus. Torvosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus. Oh, that's my favourite dinosaur.
There you go.
Acrocanthosaurus. Daspletosaurus. Oh, wow. I might get into this, Corey.
So yeah, so how it worked was
These are like right. So right, from what I can gain here.
Yeah.
Would you like me to just take a guess?
take a guess
What
and
I
I'll
can
explain
gain
it.
here is all the theropods, all the large carnivorous theropods were in a sort of red card design, and all of the sauropods here are in a very blue card design. So are
what
the types
cards-
of dinosaurs separated by?
No,
Oh,
red is the evil people.
right.
That's what it is. If it's like a ready, I'm assuming I know exactly what cards you're looking at because I've got pictures up of the cards. I'm
Right.
assuming because there's different designs. It's either If it's the cards I'm looking at, it's if they've got red behind them, they're evil.
Right.
Or it's the element that they are, i.g. fire, lightning, air.
I'm looking at these.
Yeah, red means it's the element.
Evil.
That's what they are.
The element. Okay.
Yes.
So these are
Um,
fire dinosaurs or whatever.
So what you're looking at is the arcade game.
Right.
So me being a kid, but as we've spoken before,
I'll search up the cards. I'll see if I
Yes.
can actually find the actual cards.
you have the arcade cards and you have the trading cards.
By the way, I love Pinterest. By the
Yes.
way, Pinterest is actually a great site. I know people diss on it, but like Pinterest, if you want to find a picture of something that you've been looking for,
Yeah.
and you want to find a board of something, and it'll most likely have that picture.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was looking for, as we know, I'm quite a big fan of the wrestler Rhea Ripley. I was looking for a specific picture of her from like NXT UK or something, and I found a board with like 500 pictures of it. When I was scrolling down, I found it like within 20 seconds. I was like, cool.
So how it works is you have the arcade cards,
Right.
which essentially you'd go to somewhere like Butlins, which is where I went, and
Dinosaur King cards. Here
Yeah.
we go.
you would put in £1,
Right.
and the arcade machine would turn on. And it'd be like, do you own any Dinosaur King cards? If you did
Right.
not, you could pay another £1 to get a card. It would give you a card from the machine. And it was a
Right.
random card. You get one card, it's completely
Here we
random.
go. English 5th edition.
So you would scan that into the machine.
Right.
So you could play with your card. And essentially, it was like a rock, paper, scissors arcade
move
game.
cards, super move cards.
Yep.
Dinosaur cards.
Yes.
Right.
So how it would work is, you would have a dinosaur, and then you could also have like Rock Smash,
Right.
which is for Earth dinosaurs, and you can assign Rock Smash as like a scissors attack.
Right.
So if you hit scissors and they hit paper, you do Rock Smash because you beat them in
Right,
rock,
okay.
paper, scissors.
Here we go. There's some elements here. There's
Yes.
fire, lightning.
Yep.
I'm going to assume that's wind because it's
Yes.
in green. Water.
No, wind, that'd be grass. Wind is like
Grass.
bluey white.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, wind is white.
Yeah.
Sorry. Grass is blue. Grass is green. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mountains is purple.
Yeah, it's kind of earth.
Earth. Yeah. And blue is water.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So that's the arcade cards. I've got a stack of them at home.
Right.
I don't think the arcades exist, but I still got the card. There was also a trading card version as well.
Alpha Acrocanthosaurus. I'd like
Yes.
to play the trading card version. Alpha Acrocanthosaurus. There's one here called Relentless Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
That's Alpha Ceratosaurus. Oh wow.
Are
Are these like the evolved versions almost?
Alpha is the evil ones, I think.
All right. There's an Alpha Iguanodon. Okay, let me find some actual versions.
Yeah. I had more of the arcade cards than the trading cards. I didn't have many
Okay.
trading cards.
There's an Irritator. There's a Pouncing Irritator. That was my nickname in secondary school.
No, I bet it was.
There's a Roman Majungasaurus. I don't know what about the Majungasaurus is Roman, but why is the Majungasaurus Roman?
Roman.
Yeah, there's the Majungasaurus. There
Yeah.
it is. There's a Dilophosaurus down there. Yeah. Team up. He's a fist. What does a fist mean?
Majungasaurus
Oh,
was
rock.
the only dinosaur that appeared in ancient Rome.
Did it?
This is in Dinosaur King.
All right. Okay.
Dinosaur that appeared in the ancient Rome arc.
All right. That's why it's called a Roman
That's why it's called
Majungasaurus.
Roman
then.
Majungasaurus.
There's a fist, so I assume that's rock.
No, yes, it's rock as in.
Yeah. There's a fist on the Dilophosaurus card.
So that's yes.
And Allosaurus has scissors.
Yeah, so that means it's stronger. If you hit a rock move, it's stronger.
Right. Okay.
If you hit a scissors move, it's stronger.
Like Corythosaurus here has rock as well.
Yes.
A hunting Spinosaurus has scissors.
Yeah.
I could get into this.
See, this is
I
the
feel
thing.
like I would be. If I knew about this when I was a kid, I'd be all over this.
See, this is the thing. Because for me, it was two worlds colliding. Because I watched the TV show, and then also went to Butlins and played this dinosaur card game, and they're both the same thing. So I had two interests which were for the same thing. They just kind of.
You didn't know at the time they were the same thing.
I knew they were connected, but also I really like playing the dinosaur game, and I thought,
Right.
oh wait a minute, it's the same thing.
Razor Tooth Baryonyx. He's the first one I found that's
Yeah.
paper. It was kind of like I had something like this, but with Transformers.
Mhm.
There was. I'm going to see what it was called. Yeah, I think it was called. Right. It was called Bot Shots. Look this up. Transformers Bot Shots. Right. And basically, it was like a rock paper scissors. We had like little figures of little Transformers. Right.
Yeah.
So we had like there's one. There's Optimus Prime.
There's
Shockwave.
Who have I got? I've got Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. There exactly.
£51.
Well, yeah, they're expensive now, but like when I was a kid, you could get them for like a fiver.
Yeah.
Right, for like a fiver, and some of the packs you could get for like 15 quid or whatever. So, and I have a whole bucket of these at home. I have like
Yes.
a big bucket full of these because I bought all like the box sets. I had like 2 armies. Like I'd never actually used these for the way they were intended.
Yes.
I'd use them to play with them like their little figures,
Yes.
right? Like I do like Transformers Prime stuff with them and stuff like that. And because they could transfer, and they were really easy. Their arms would just fold into the middle, and their sort of backpack thing would fold up, and you'd put them on the ground. They look like a car or a jet or whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was, you could see their chests. Look, their chests have. Now that was actually they weren't actually given a gun or a fist or a sword.
Yeah.
They had like a little dial in the middle, and you could change it from gun to fist to sword. And someone like Optimus Prime has like 850 gun strength. He's got powerful guns.
Yeah.
But like someone like, I don't know, Sentinel Prime might have 800 fist, where Optimus Prime only has like 400 fist or something. So what you do is you select which one you want. So we're both holding ours. Like if
Yeah.
I've got you've got Bumblebee, and I've got like Megatron.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a gun, and you're gonna go for like a fist.
Yeah.
So we transform into our cars. We run them into each other. What they mean is the front is like indented. So when they hit, they'll spring and they'll transform, and then we look right.
Yeah.
So if you've got so I think like it's like rock scissors, like gun beats fist, fist beats sword, or
Yeah.
sword beats fist, and fist beats gun or whatever, right? So and then we have to look at like what the power is. So if you've got like so my gun would like beat your fist, but if you have like 800 fist and I've got 200 gun, then you'd win. So
Yeah.
what happens is I need to have the right one and the highest score. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, this also similarly.
And it's also that collecting thing. Like when you're a kid, you want to collect something,
Yes.
don't you?
What you need to wait for is for the small, slim chance that they bring it back. Because I remember Dinosaur King, I think I looked up and I was like, was maybe going to come back to the UK in the arcade format. Bakugan has just come back,
Right.
and I was addicted to Bakugan at the same time.
I never got into Bakugan.
It's similar.
Or Beyblade or anything.
Beyblade I didn't. My brother had a couple, but Bakugan I got into, and it's similar to actually really kind of to Transformers bot shots.
Yeah.
That's just come back, and I'm always tempted to buy a packet of them just because I used to play them as a kid, and I don't know where any of mine as a kid went because I had like 2 and that was it.
I remember when we used to go to like, I don't know, like BMM bargains or whatever like that, or like Toys R Us or whatever.
Yeah, Toys R Us for us.
Yeah, you used to go down to the Transformers section and get a couple of bot shots
Yeah.
just to add to like the army. Because I loved army building as a kid, like
Were-
Lego Stormtroopers.
Were bot shots bags or were they
They were
like plastic? So could you see what you were going to get, or would you like
they
blind
weren't
bag?
mystery bags. They weren't mystery bags.
Okay.
Like if you look at the images, there's pictures of like I found a Megatron, I found a Mirage.
Yeah.
Which was actually dead rare. I was looking for a Mirage, never found it. I found a Brawl. That's the tan Brawl. There was a green Brawl that I had as well that came in
Yeah.
a pack with a couple of other Decepticons. Because you get them individually, and you could get them like in like a 3
Yes.
or in like as like a team ones
Yeah.
where they had like the Stunticons and like the like the Autobot Air Raiders or whatever, right? That were all planes. So they could have them as well.
Yeah.
They made like every Transformer and like multiple versions of them as well. So it was a collector's. People who collect them was mad on them. So
You see, I used to love, and I think Bakugan was both bags and plastic cases. Go-Go's were
Go-Go's,
just
oh my
blind
goodness.
bags, and I got massive. I still have a big tub of them.
let's have a look at some Go-Go's here.
Specifically, the ones from the 2000s, not the ones from like the 90s or
Oh
whatever they were
yeah,
before
I
then.
remember the 2000s Go-Go. Oh yeah, I was army builder on this as well because I
Yeah.
just loved making army. I was having multiple like armies of things, and I'd lay them all out in like formation and
Yeah.
stuff. And I love having the same ones because they were like the same units and like different colours. I remember I had like the Ghost one. I had like 3 versions of the Ghost one. I had like the green Ghost, the red Ghost, and like the yellow Ghost.
Everyone at my school was.
I didn't even know what you bloody did with them. What did you fucking do with them?
You're supposed to put them in a line. So you have them in line, your
It's like
opponent has them in a line,
Skittles.
and you'd flick them.
Oh,
And if you knocked over an opponent's Go-Go, like Go-Go was eliminated.
right.
That was at least one of the ways. You could. There's another one where like you throw it, and if it lands on its face or its back or its side, it's
Right.
different points. But we used to play it, put them in a line, flick it.
Like Skittles.
And everyone at my school was like, "You need the fist. If you have the fist, you're gonna win because the fist is the best
You
one."
need the fist one. Is that
You
the
need
is
the
that the
fist. Look him up.
Oh god, it's here. If you put in fist, yeah, you need the fist.
Need the fist.
You need the fist.
And everyone wanted Go-Go number 1.
You can get you can get different types. You can get a pink fist,
Yeah.
a yellow fist, a blue fist.
Yeah. Like everyone wanted number 1. Everyone wanted number
I
1.
don't even know what number 1 is.
So there's the weird green guy.
Numero 1.
With
Oh
a-
yeah, the green guy. With
But
the
then, like,
ears.
when they do other seasons, there'll be other number 1s. I did get a number 1. I forgot what season it was.
Right.
I'm trying to find him now. Oh, wait, is that? No, that's not it.
I'm
Or
gonna
is
see if
that
there's
it?
the ghost one that I used to have. That I used to have loads of.
Is it the one with the hood? Or is it a different one?
I think there has been multiple. I think they remade it, but I had the
Yeah.
original. I had the original version.
Was it just Go-Go's or was it Crazy Bones?
I think they're the same thing, aren't they?
Crazy Bones was like the rebranded, remakey thing, I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, the ghost. Yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah. The ghost one with like the little skull head. That was the one I had loads of.
Yes. I'm trying to think what my favourite one was.
The
I
Go-Go's
did
the
like the
fist
fist,
one,
but
yeah. I like the guy that was like he's got like sort of like a mask on. He's got like an X on his chest.
yeah.
I like him as well. Oh, and this guy, the guy with like the triangle head.
Yes.
The guy with the triangle head, he was like my guy as well. He was the leader because I always thought he had like the biggest sort of headdress. He was like, you're going to be in charge of the army, you know.
Yeah, what was
That's
that?
what I had. I'm now just thinking about all the stuff, all the little stupid stuff I had as a kid.
Yeah. See, I still have
Wasted
have
plastic.
my Go-Go's, or at least a massive chunk
I
of
still
them.
have my bot shots. Like, they're in a big bucket, but I
Yeah.
have them.
I've got my little blue Go-Go's like triangle container.
All right. Bring it into school. Whip out the Go-Go's.
Yeah, I would. That was my thing. Go around to the corner shop and buy a packet of Go-Go's.
Or like everything had like the trading cards. Like everything was flipping trading cards. I remember there was like a Top Gear trading card. That I
yeah,
used
we
to
had that.
have. Club Penguin
I had that as
trading
well.
cards.
So my dad would get Top Gear. I'd buy them, and then my dad. Well, I wouldn't buy them. I'd pick the pack, and then my dad would put it in a binder and
Let me have a
whatever.
look at the Top Gear trading
Club
cards.
Penguin I bought, and because I thought it's a great idea, because Club Penguin has a card game in the game.
Yeah, you could get different cards.
It has Card Jitsu or whatever it's called.
Does it?
The Club Penguin game, RIP, used to have a ninja card game where you'd earn
Yeah.
belts by playing against other people, and you could be like a black belt in Card Jitsu.
Yeah.
And then I think when they did the Club Penguin trading card game, it wasn't that. I was really disappointed. All I remember about the Club Penguin trading card game was you get like a blank penguin in different colours, and then like you open packs, and sometimes you get stickers.
There's a wiki. There's a wiki to do with this.
And so sometimes it's like you have a hat sticker, so you can stick it onto your penguin. And that's it. That's all I remember.
What else did you use to find?
At my school, it was either Match Attacks or Slam Attacks. Were the two big trading card kind of games. You had most people which were playing Match Attacks because everyone's obviously big into football and all the World Cup and the kind of, World Cup and the Premier League, and they want to get all your Messis and Ronaldos and your hat-trick heroes and whatnot. Your 101 cards, and I had a couple friends, me and a couple mates that were more Slam Attacks based. So get your 101 John Cena's and your 101 Randy Orton's, and every single season I got Slam Attacks, I got the 101 card, and I was well chuffed. It was a very good time.
So that was the like wrestling cards.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking up Club Penguin
Let me
trading
have a look.
cards.
Let me see if there's some Slam Attacks. Right. Should we just?
I still have all my
You
Slam
still have your
Attacks.
Slam Attacks.
I've got all of them.
Right, Slam Attacks. Right. Let me just name somebody.
What who you want to look up?
Wrestler. Anyone. I'll have a look for their card.
Who did I like? I know Punk has a champion card, and I don't think it's 101.
Oh god, there is one.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, these are made by Tops. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a Slam Attacks for.
They're still going.
That's an old That's an old picture.
Yeah.
I found one for Chelsea Green from NXT.
Yeah.
I was like,
This
that
is the thing.
old.
You have to remember, I was collecting these in primary school, so
Yeah.
like 2010.
There's Oscar. There's one for Oscar.
Um.
Yeah, there's Roman, NWO, John Cena.
Yeah.
The Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, these are still going yearly. And
Yeah.
every now and then I walk past the pack and I open them for nostalgia purposes.
Ugh.
But I think Prime... What was
Who's
the
that?
what was the one that I
There's Dana
collected?
Brooke, there's Zia Lee. There's Mark Andrews.
Let me see if I can find the name of the
Keith
the
Lee,
season.
Akira Tozawa, Ricochet,
2008.
Shelton Benjamin,
Yeah, it was
Heavy
2008.
Machinery, and you get the NXT Tag Team Championships, Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
and the 20th anniversary Undertaker.
Yes, that was it. 2008 Slam Attacks. That's what I used to collect.
Right, come on, let's have they got a 2008 Slam Attacks?
Yep.
They do.
Yep.
They have several. Oh wow.
I had that 101 John Cena champion card. Still got it.
There's like 15 bloody versions.
In fact, I tell you what I do have, as well, other than my 101 cards. I forgot what Slam Attacks it was. It's recent. Me and my brother used to watch wrestling. Well, we still watch wrestling pay-per-views. But
Yeah.
when we'd do it, we'd like go to like the local Tesco's, buy like 3 packs each, and would open them during matches while watching pay-per-views.
Nice.
Nowadays, in modern trading cards, they have like, here's a bit of a ring mat, here's a bit of someone's shirt. There's a rare. It's not part of anything.
Okay.
There's a rare like Roman Reigns belts card,
Right.
which is a really thick bit of card, and it's like
Yes.
it looks like Roman's belt.
Okay.
And there's I have to find a picture of it here.
I was just looking, by my own tangent here.
Yeah.
I was just looking. Of
Can I
course,
zoom in?
I look up my girl. I look up Rhea,
Zoom in.
and she's got like 20 flipping different cards.
Yeah.
There's a Slam Attacks Gold version. There's a Slam Attacks. That's the regular one, I think.
Yeah.
There's the Women of WWE Slam
Yeah.
Attacks. There's the 2021 Breakout Stars Slam Attacks. There's the one for Survivor Series. There's
Yeah.
one for the Royal Rumble. There's one here that's for NXT, I think.
Yeah.
There's loads of different versions of these ones. How do you flipping get them all? There you go. There's Dakota Kai. That's NXT one, I think.
Yeah.
WWE Icons. That's Becky Lynch. I don't even know. How do you even play these flipping things?
Slam Attacks is you have a board, and all your characters are, I believe, upside down.
Right.
Or right where you're. And essentially, you go, right, I'm going to attack that card, and you compare attack and defense.
Right.
But then you have like weapons cards, which
There's
might like.
more of them. This one's got
Yeah.
This real one for NXT has power, agility, technique, and finisher.
Yeah, that's newer ones have all
Okay,
4.
Have all 4.
The old ones had
Yeah, here's
attack
one,
defense.
The Rock has 80 defense and 85 attack.
Yeah. What's the most recent Slam Attacks? What's this year's? Is it still going?
These are like purple and yellow here. These
Do you know what we need to do? Yeah, there's a 2021 and 2022 season.
Yeah.
At some point, maybe next week, who knows? We should try and go to a Tesco's and see if we can find, because there's nowhere in town other than the
Slam
massive
Attacks.
Tesco's, and see if we have Slam Attacks.
Right.
Slam Attacks are becoming harder to find.
We'll go to
Match
we'll go.
Attacks, easy.
Yeah.
I might bring in some Go-Go's and maybe we'll play a bit of.
Yeah, we'll play some slam. We'll find some Slam Attacks. And we'll
Find some Slam Attacks, play some Go-Go's.
Scarlett Bordeaux's got one.
Everyone's got one.
Everyone's flipping got one. I'm finding them here. There's one. There's Trish Stratus. There's Tony Storm. We'll search. We'll find out some Slam Attacks next week. We'll
Yes.
seek out some Slam Attacks, right?
Yes. Sounds like a plan.
And we'll open them and we'll
Yes.
have a little peruse. And then we might stack up some Go-Go's.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.